Tam Talks explores life, spirituality, and general weirdness through quirky storytelling and laughter, lighting you up in your life journey. Let's go!
Hey, welcome. I'm here with another story about just kind of feeling either intuitively or just having like spiritual, cool experiences over the years. So this one happened in Guatemala, and I remember going on this mission trip with someone who I had never met her before, but we were with the same network marketing company. And I had always wanted to do a mission trip, and I heard her speak about her organization and I loved it. And so I signed up to do it. And it was interesting because it was shortly after I had called off the marriage with my now ex-husband. And so I was really kind of nervous leaving my boys. It was just a few short months later. However, it was already planned and done. So anyways, that's just kind of like an aside. But so I went to Guatemala not knowing anybody, and it was a beautiful, amazing experience. And we did a lot of loving and helping at an orphanage. And we also had a few other programs that we delivered beds to, and we just did other food baskets, just a lot of side projects squished into that. I believe it was 7 7-day period. And intertwined with that, we had one night where we had I think we had a couple of nights actually where we got to do different things. But this night we went into this town. No, it was already in the same town that we were staying in. So it would have been in Antigua. But I remember walking down, because it was walking distance from where we were staying. And it was this place that I don't even know I don't know if it was a church, or if it was just, I have no idea, ruins of some sort. But the only thing I really remember about it was that you could walk down these stairs and go underground. So you're just outside in this beautiful like courtyard. And I remember it was getting dark. So you could walk down these stairs, and it was, there were like lanterns like on the wall. So it looked like a cave essentially. And it was a preserved tomb. And I remember walking down, and as soon as I was taking steps down under the ground, I started to feel nauseous and then dizzy. And I was like, whoa. And at this point, I've always been into personal growth and kind of spirituality, but I wasn't deep into it. And I was still from my teen years that I kind of was really freaked out and had set that intention that I didn't want to see anything. I didn't want to dream about anything, know anything, feel anything. Like I just blocked any of that out. So now at this point, I'm in my mid-30s, mid to late. I think I was 37. And I had basically blocked it out for many years. And so here I am, and I'm walking down these steps, and there were probably only like 8 stairs down. But like I said, it was a cave, and it wasn't a large cave. It was a small room, and I'm not super tall, but I'm a decent height. And the roof wasn't, like, it was pretty low, and there were displays. So I remember seeing, like, I'm pretty sure it was the skeleton, like the laying out, but then there was like plexiglass over top of it to preserve it. And there were different artifacts like on the walls and stuff like that. But I was down there, and I'm trying to act all like calm, cool. And I don't really, like I said, I don't really know anybody on the trip. So I'm not about to be like, oh, hey, does anybody else feel this? So I just remember feeling so sad. And I knew that whatever these corpses were from, and this tomb, and whatever the lives were of the people who were now buried here, something horrible had happened. And I stayed down there and kind of just honored them. But I don't actually remember. I should look it up and see if I can find information about that to see, because I just knew in my heart, like, I felt sick. I felt so dizzy, but I just knew. I knew that they suffered. Something horrible had happened to them. So anyways, I went back up the steps. I would have been down there for only a couple of minutes. I think I actually have photos. I think somebody took photos. I've got to look that up now. Anyways, I went back up into the night sky up above ground, and I just took some deep breaths and felt better. But I remember thinking, holy crow, it was so, so real. Anyways, yeah, that was just another kind of interesting experience. Stay tuned, more stories to come. I hope you guys are enjoying. Thanks for listening. Peace out.
Thanks for hanging out and listening to my wild and wacky Tam Talks. Follow Tam Talks to be notified of new episodes. Peace out!